Penn State's fourth quarter comeback came up short in its 24-17 loss to Georgia in the TaxSlayer Bowl on Saturday. James Franklin's second season ends with a 4-game losing streak and back-to-back 7-6 records. The Philadelphia Inquirer's Joe Juliano was in Jacksonville covering the game.
Well, Penn State came from behind in the fourth quarter on Saturday. They were down 24-3, and backup quarterback Trace McSorley, who came in after Christian Hackenberg got hurt, threw 2 touchdown passes in the fourth and had the Nittany Lions at the Georgia 39 for one last Hail Mary into the end zone that fell incomplete. The loss left Penn State with a 7-6 record for the second straight year, and I think a lot of their fans are thinking that no improvement was made because it's the same record they had. Coach James Franklin said he thought that they did make some progress, that they had a better record in the Big Ten, but the fact of the matter is they're not one game better than last year, which I think upsets a lot of people in Nittany Nation. Where they go forward is the fact that, with Hackenberg now having declared for the NFL draft, McSorley, the guy who came in to replace him today, inherits the number 1 job going into spring practice. There will be competition from a freshman who was on the roster this year, Tommy Stevens, and a recruit coming in January by the name of Jake Zembick. So there will be some competition in the spring, but it'll be interesting to see who takes over the quarterback job for Penn State, and especially now that they have a new offensive coordinator who's former Fordham head coach Joe Moorhead.
Junior quarterback Christian Hackenberg declared for the NFL draft after the game. What is the legacy for Penn State's all-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns?
The legacy of Christian Hackenberg at Penn State is one of loyalty. He was the first recruit to commit to Bill O'Brien after O'Brien took over for Joe Paterno. And even after the sanctions were issued by the NCAA in relation to the Jerry Sandusky scandal, and that came in July 2012, Hackenberg assured O'Brien that after his senior year of high school, he would still honor his commitment to Penn State. And honor it he did. He started his very first game as a freshman, started 38 consecutive games, took 82 sacks in 2 years under James Franklin, was a magnificent quarterback, and even better, a great representative of Penn State. The fact that he stayed after O'Brien left, and I know that was disappointing for him. In fact, in his statement today, the first guy he thanked was Bill O'Brien for bringing him to Penn State. But, I think that will be his legacy, his loyalty, his fight, his determination, his leadership, and the fact that he always handled himself with class, even though he may not have been happy with everything that happened.